How to make a girl obsessed with you. That sentence has been typed all over YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, because there's a large demand of guys out there that just don't understand women. So they go about it a bit differently. They don't just want a girl, they want her obsessed with him. So they go down the dark rabbit hole of learning how to manipulate, lie, dark triad traits, all just to get some girl to like them back. Now, I get it if you're a young 19, 21-year-old dude. You don't have much to offer women. So instead of trying to compete with the top dogs who are, older than you and richer than you, so you start lying and manipulating these girls. So what? But in today's video, it's not what you think. I'm not gonna sit here and list off a bunch of ways you can lie and manipulate women into liking you. I'm gonna give you the real deal sauce to get girls obsessed with you without acting like a child. So for today's video topic, we're jumping into how to make a girl obsessed with you the right way. Fellas, let's talk. What's good, guys? It's your boy Chad here from D-Fun Simping, and you saw today's title, how to make her obsessed with you. But we're not gonna do it the douchebag, dark triad, red pill way. We're gonna do it the right way. But before we jump into today's video topic, I have an amazing offer for you. Every single Monday, I host an hour group call where you can talk to me about anything online dating, in-person dating, confidence, style, anything you want in regards to self-improvement and dating is going to be talked about on the group call. The link for that is in my bio. I'm looking forward to talking to you this Monday. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video topic, how to get a girl obsessed with you. Before you can get any girl obsessed with you, ask yourself this very important question. Are you a man worth obsessing over? And if you said yes, here are some questions you need to ask yourself. Do I live with my parents? If you do live with your parents, do you know how hard it is for a girl to come over to your place and she knows she can't get loud? She can't be hitting high notes like Mariah Carey because she has your mom or your dad down the hall. So guys, get your money up, get a better job, find a way to get out of mom and dad's place, because it's just hard for a woman to want to be obsessed with you, especially when she can't come to a place and feel comfortable. Yes, your mom may have the nicest couch, your mom may have the nicest peach cobbler, but when it comes down to getting freaky, she knows, hey, his mom's down the hall, we have to keep quiet. And when I say have your own place, guys, you can just have roommates. I have one roommate. We have this nice big apartment here in Los Angeles. When girls come over, they feel comfortable, it's roomy, it's nice, because I get it. In major cities like New York and Chicago and Miami and Los Angeles, it can get very expensive to live alone. So if you're a guy out there who wants to have a roommate, have roommates, but at least have a place you can bring a girl after a successful night out. If you don't have that, it's gonna be very difficult for her to be obsessed with you coming to your mother's house. Come on, guys, let's level up. Piggybacking off of having your own place. Now let's get your money up. Guys, I am so sorry to tell you this, but if you're making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year, going on dates every single week may actually bankrupt you, especially if you're in a major city, guys. If you're living in the back ass of Arkansas somewhere, yes, getting away with making 40, 50K is actually decent money. But if you're living in an area like Los Angeles, Miami, New York, it's gonna be very difficult for you to have a girl and have her be obsessed with you when you can barely take her to fucking Applebee's. Guys, let me tell you something. Women fall in love with the way you make her feel and the experiences that you give her. If every single night is DiGiorno pizza and Netflix because that's all you can afford that week, there's gonna be another guy who's gonna take her to even an Olive Garden, right? I'm not even saying a steakhouse, just an Olive Garden, just for some unlimited breadsticks and pasta. And that's gonna be a better experience than always being at your crib. Now guys, if you're young, you're 18, you're 19, this doesn't really apply to you. Of course you don't have a lot going on, you're young. But for my guys out there watching this video who are 27, 28, 29, 30s and 40s, you making 30, 40K a year, guys, she'll look at you as a placeholder. She'll maybe sleep with you in your rinky-dink apartment. She'll drive around town with you in your shitty car, but her eyes are always on a swivel for a guy that can give her a much better experience. Guys, I don't want to make this video about money because it's not. I'm just saying is, if you're a guy right now and you're struggling just to take care of yourself, how can you expect a woman to be obsessed with you? Unless you got a crazy mouthpiece, crazy physique, if you are barely taking care of yourself, guys, it's gonna be very difficult for a woman to obsess over you and want you around her all the time. The last question I want you to ask yourself is, are you in shape? Yes, guys, girls may say they like the dad bod, but deep down, if they had a choice between a guy that's in shape and a guy with tits, they're gonna go with the guy that is in shape. I am no nutritionist by any means necessary, but I'm not lacking in the fitness department because I know your physique is a reflection of who you are. So when I see a guy that has broad shoulders, good biceps, small waist, good quads, I can tell he's disciplined with his diet. He's disciplined with not drinking too much. He's disciplined just all around. So when a girl sees a guy and you're in shape and your clothes fit you nicely, that already starts the attraction right then and there. I'm sorry, but girls are not attracted to dudes built like freaking hairs. So let's go down the questions, shall we? Do you live with mom and dad? If you do, get out that situation and get yourself an apartment with roommates. The next thing is, are you making at least decent money so you can provide that girl with a dope experience? And lastly, are you in shape? If you said no to majority of those questions, I'm sorry, you're not worthy of being obsessed over quite yet. Get those things in order, man. Get those things in order, make at least 50 to 70K a year just as your starter, and then get in shape. And then dog, you're on the right path to being a high quality guy that girls can obsess over. Now guys, if you really want a girl to be obsessed with you, I don't want you to think, how can I get her to obsess over me? That's too much thinking, guys. That is way too much thinking. As a guy who's good at retaining women long term, I never think to myself, how can I make this girl obsessed with me? All I do is provide that woman with a dope experience and she keeps coming back every single time. So what this experience consists of is planning the fucking date. Yes, guys, make sure you pick the place, you're picking the time, you order for her, you pick her up. Things like this spark attraction because you'd be surprised on how many guys text a girl, hey, do you want to hang out? And she's like, yeah, sure. What do you want to do? And he's like, well, what do you want to do? Like, you'd be surprised on how many guys have no game and they're wondering why no girl is obsessed with them. If you text that girl exactly what I just talked about, be the man with the plan, she'd be like, wow, I'm impressed. So if you're thinking about ignoring her text for 10 minutes to raise attraction, or how can I, like other girls' pictures on Instagram to make her mad at me so we have an argument, that's not cool. If you as a man have to manipulate her to get her to like you, you're basically saying, I'm not enough. Me as a man, I'm not enough, so I have to manipulate her emotions to get her to like me. But eventually, you're gonna get over that. You're gonna get over manipulating her and lying to her. And then all of a sudden, what? She's not attracted to you anymore? Because you're not playing with her emotions? I'd much rather you just be the man with the plan. Be in shape, make good money, give her good experiences, and that's what makes her like you, not you freaking pulling strings and messing with her emotions to make her like you. So thank you for sticking around to watch that video, guys. I just want to lead you down the right path. When I was 18 and 19, of course, I wanted to learn all these tips and tricks. But as you get older, you realize that stuff is very immature. And as a guy who's watching this, hopefully you're mature as well. So you can kind of leave the red pill and the dark triad stuff for the newbies and the guys who are in the teens and early 20s and move into more of a masculine man who's making money, who's in shape, who can provide good experiences, because that's what's always going to win. If you're not in my Discord, make sure to hit that link in my bio, or the description, I should say. Make sure to hit that link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.